Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how to create Facebook business account, right, and also how to run ads for SMMA, right? SMMA, which basically means social media marketing agency. So if you're running a social media marketing agency, I'm going to walk you through. So make sure you pay close attention to this video and watch till the end. Okay, so watch this video to the end, is very important. I'll show you how to create your business account and also run ads for SMMA. All right, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. So first things first, right, there's something you need to know first, right, something to tell you first, which is that if you want to run ads for clients or start an SMMA business, you need a Facebook business manager, right? You don't use personal accounts, right? So you can't use personal accounts to run ads, right? You need a Facebook business manager. Okay, so that's why, otherwise you get banned very fast. So it is very important you know this, you will get banned. So you need a Facebook business manager. Okay, very important. So having said that, right, so one thing you also need to know is that a Facebook business account lets you manage clients, which is very good. It lets you manage clients, add accounts, right, which is ads, that's advertising accounts, and also pages. It lets you manage ads accounts, clients, pages, and pixel professionally in one single place, right? So that's basically one of the advantage of the Facebook business account, and without it, you just be messy. Your whole process will be messy. It's going to be very risky. Your accounts can get banned and you can't add clients. So very important. But then with the Facebook business account, right, you can add multiple accounts, right? You can add team members if you have people you're working with or you want to work with in future, right? So you can add them. You can also add clients, and it's just 100% safer. So just for you to know, it's very important. All right, so I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to create the Facebook business account, right, which is the first thing. Remember, we want to find out how to create a Facebook business account and run ads for SMMA. So I'm going to start with the Facebook business account. Okay, so we're going to go over to business manager, right? So for that, you're going to go over to this website on your browser. So if you're using a Facebook, if you're using a phone, right, which is like a mobile phone, maybe an Android or an iOS mobile phone, you can go over to your Chrome or your Safari. If you're using an iOS, go to your Safari, and then you want to open a tab, and then you want to paste in or type in business.facebook.com. Okay, but if you're using a PC like me, you just come, let me just copy it. You can type it as well. I'll just open a new tab and come over to where it says, I'll just paste it, right, so business.facebook.com. Right now, I already have an account, so I'm just going to go over to another. Hold on. So I have an account, as you can see, so it's not going to work. So it will just show my account. So I want to go to a different Chrome profile, so I can actually come here and then show you how yours should look like when you're trying to create an account for the first time. So business.facebook.com, right, you should see something like this around, that looks something like this. So you obviously don't have an account to log in, so you want to create an account, right? So log into business tools for Meta. From Meta, you don't have, so you want to click on where it says create account, right? Sign up with Facebook. So if you already have a Facebook account, you can sign up, right? Sign up with Facebook. And or if you already have an account, which if you don't, you most likely don't, because of you're trying to create one. So you just come over, sign up with Facebook and all of that. So you just go through the process. Actually a very easy and simple process. Put in your name, blah blah blah, and just move forward. And it's actually very simple, right? So once you're done, you've created the thing, just go through the steps step by step, right? So one thing you should know, that your account, once you're done, yours should look something like this. So they should reflect you or take you back to this place, right? Or if you get lost but then you've created your account, you can just go back to the facebook.com, right, the business.facebook.com, and then log in, because you've created your account. So you can log in. To ask you to verify maybe email or something like that. So yours should now look something like this. Also, you will need to create a fan page, which I'll get to. You need to create a Facebook page, which I'll get to in a moment. All right, but then let's come over to our guide. So once you come over here, you create your account. So basically you enter details, right? So business name and all of that, your name, email, and all of that. So if you come here, you'll notice that they are going to ask you some questions, right? Your name, and then if you try and sign up, they are going to take you over to ask you some more details and all of that. So basically you just want to fill them up and submit. Super simple. Once you're done, yeah, you will now have a business manager. Okay, so you now have a business manager. Simple, super simple. So next thing you need to do is to create an ad account, right? Very important. You need to create an ad account. So if your account looks like this, like I said, So what you need to do, right, based on what I've written here, is that you need to come to account section, you need to come to add account, and then you want to create an add account. Let me show you what it means. So if you're here, all right, so if you're here, what we're going to do is that we're just going to come over to where it says all tools. I'm going to come over to where it says all tools, okay, as you can see. All right, so what I'm looking for is not here, so we're going to go over to settings. Just come over to settings. So we checked all tools because I was looking for a settings right here, but I think settings is right here. So you click on settings right here. It is super simple. Okay, so here under settings, so I'll just come here. Let me reduce this one, like let me shorten it. So okay, under accounts right here, if you look, you see where it says add account, right? So remember our step, we are supposed to go to add account. All right, let me actually drag this one right here. Okay, so yeah, so under add account, I'll click on add account right here. Add account, super simple. Okay, so you are here, and then as you can see, it says here add account. So you can add an add account right here. So let's see if I click on it right here. So you see it gives you an option to create new ad account. So if you don't have an account, which most likely you don't, you can create an ad account. It is super simple, right? So you can create an ad account. Very simple. Just go through the step. It's actually a very easy and simple process. Put in an ad account name, time zone, currency, and all of that. So you go, when you're done, you go over to the next step, right, which is the usage, and then you confirm. So it's actually not that hard, right? So as you can see, this is how to create the ad account. So once you've done that, you've created the ad account right there. You can fill in name, time zone, currency, which is what I just showed you earlier, right? So if it's for a client, right? So if it's a client, what you're going to do is that once you click on add right here, create, so you put in the client's name, or their either their name or their company name. Okay, so if you're working for, let's say, lead waves or ABC industry, ABC local, landscaping, whatever, you just put in their name and then put in the country they are, their time zone, and all of that. Or you can put in yours, but then put in the currency, or just go through the steps. So you can do it for each client. You can add each client's ads accounts, right? It is super simple. All right, so that each time you want to run ads, whenever you want to run ads, you can always come here and select the particular account you want to use, right? The last thing you want to do is to try and mix up an ad account and then use somebody else's own. So you want to make sure that you have the particular ad account for your client and all of that. So very important. So once you are done, you can now add payment method. So you can add payment method right here. So under the ads account, right, so under the ads account, you can select in go to the payment settings. You know what, let's just actually create one, right? So for this video, so let's just create for this video, and I'll just put in let's say ABC landscaping, let's assume, or chiropractor, whatever, massage. Let me just put landscaping skipping company. So let me use capital letter for the ABC. Let's say the ABC is the name of the, so click on next, right? So you go to usage, business, another business or client. Make sure that you put in another business or client, select an existing partner, all of that. So yeah, connect using their business ID. So if you have their business ID, you can also act. It says here selecting another business or client will ensure that the um other business names, right, which is the other ones, is displayed across Facebook when you create an ad on their behalf and all of that. So very important. You can just leave it like this, select an existing partner, either you leave it like this or you put in their business ID. So whatever business ID they have, you can ask them, what to put as their business ID, or you can just use their company name. So I'll put in something like ABC um ABC landscaping one. All right, so I just put it, for example, just an example and all of that. So this is to confirm, right? So we are just putting it under our business portfolio and all of that. So confirm the ad you want to create, right? The ad account will be created and added to this business portfolio. So I do have a portfolio and all of that, so I agree and all of that, blah blah blah. So we just create the account. You can always delete the account. That's why I'm just creating a random account. It actually doesn't mean anything. Enable to add accounts and all of that. So for they had some errors, basically we can actually go back here and try and fix the problem and try and see what exactly it is that is a problem. So let me come here and just click on done. We'll try again, create another account, create another account, ABC landscaping, right? I put in this and put in this. Let me put in GMT. I'm just selecting. I'm trying to see how I can select this one and all of that. So yeah, basically that's it. I don't know. I'll just leave it like this. Let me just leave it like this. I don't think it makes any much difference. So yeah, I'll just leave it like this. Come here. So clients business ID. So you can ask them for their business ID actually, right? They're going to tell you. So alright guys, so let me show you exactly how to get the business ID of your client. Okay, so what you're gonna do is that you can just help them navigate through. So I'll open a new tab, so I'm not going to interrupt our old tab, and I'm just going to come here and just type in business as usual, just the usual business.facebook.com, right? So you tell them to go over here and then they're going to get their ID for you. So basically that's what we're going to do, right? So I just want to try and set up the basically try and set up the ads account, right? So you know how to do it for your clients. All right, so because for you to run ads for your clients as an SMMA person, you need to know how to set up the ads account. Okay, so that's very very important. This is why I'm taking my time to actually do it. So basically that's actually it. All right, so you run the, let me come here. All right guys, so yeah, it's actually opened right now. All right, so what we are going to do right now is we are just going to come over here to settings. Okay, so we're going to come over to settings right here, which is the step. This is to get the profile, the business ID. So you tell your clients, you walk them through on how to get their ID right here. So they go to settings. Remember it's business.facebook.com, right? Then from here you see where it says business info. Right, this is where you usually get it. I don't want to go through it, so I will not reveal my ID and all of that. But then this is actually it. So once they put in the ID over here, once they put in their ID, business ID, it will go through, right? Remember ours didn't go through because of this business ID. So you get the business ID right here. I don't want to click mine, so it will not show my business ID. But then this is basically where you want to go to get the business ID. You copy it and then you come here and paste it. Okay, so this is where you paste it, so that way you have access to their account and then you create the account for them. So basically this is actually how it works. It's actually a very easy and simple process. Okay, I believe now you understand. So from there it will be easier for you once you've created the ads account to actually add payments. So it's still under the ads account. You go to payment settings. There's payments that you can add card, PayPal, or maybe the client's card or something like that. So without this, the ads will not run, obviously. So you need to add their card as well. So yeah, that's basically it. If they don't have a business ID, it means they don't have a business account. You can walk them through the step I initially showed you on how to create a business account, right? I walked you through the steps earlier, if you remember. So yeah, let's move on. Then you also need to add a Facebook page, right? So to add a Facebook page, you can create a Facebook page. You can also add a Facebook page, right? So under accounts, right? So yeah, so if we go back, so under accounts we can go back to accounts, go back to all tools right here, and then we want to look for our accounts, right? Or we can just search for accounts right here, search for it, and then you want to go back to accounts. Once you're there, you want to come and then look for add pages, right? Look for pages and then add pages. You want to add a Facebook page or an Instagram page or something like that, you can add any one of them. So add your page or your client's page, right? So ads cannot run without it. It is super simple. Then you can also add pixel. These are the important things you need to set up to be able to run your ads, right? So this is why I'm mentioning them. So yeah, so you need to add pixels. So under pixels, for you to add pixels, you need to um go to data source, go to pixel and add. It's actually very basic. I did a video on it. I actually did a video on it, but just a quick recap. Let me just come here, still under here, right? You want to come over to settings, right? To get to, right, under settings. If I remove this one right here, come here, remove this, you see where it says data source. This is where you actually get it. So you see data set and pixel, right? So I've actually done a video on it. You can add a data set. Once you've added the data set, what's going to happen is that they are going to give you an option to go over to your event manager. So it's from your event manager, you can now set up a pixel, but you have to set up this page first, which is to come here to add once you're done, they are going to ask you to go to event manager. Okay, so yeah, I actually have a full video. Like I said, I've made video on how to set up a pixel, right, for your ads, so you can actually watch that one. Yeah, you can actually watch that video that I set up, I have made. But then basically this is it. Actually, it's to take it to data set. On that data set right here, you see where you can add pixels. So set up meta pixels. So you should see something like that. You click on it, set up meta pixels. So you see it says there set up meta pixels. Come here and then follow the step-by-step process to set up the pixel. It's actually not really that difficult. Like I said, I have a video on it, right? So yes, this links back to my previous pixel video. I've actually made um a video on it. I don't go into it, but then you can now add clients, right? So this is it. So this is what most beginners don't know. So option A is to request access to a client's assets. So you can request access. So you add, right? Then go to request access. You ask for their page. You ask for their page. You can add page. You ask for their ad account. I showed you exactly how to get their business ID, so you can add account. I showed you exactly where to go to be able to add account. And also you can add pixel. So if I come here, if you go back here, you see that these are different pixel setups that I've actually done. These are data sets for pixels that I've actually done. So if you have clients, you can add clients right here. So as you can see under this data set, you come here. If you come to not here, you come to people. Okay, so you can come to people, and under people right here, you see where it says assign people. Assign people right here. This is me, so you can assign yourself. Give yourself full control. So you have partial control, give yourself full control. So yeah, you can actually give yourself full control, all of that. So if you have access to your client's account, you can actually come and then basically, if you don't complicate things for your clients, just give yourself full control. Okay, so you can give yourself full control and all of that. So yeah, that's basically it. And so the next thing we're going to do is yeah, so basically that's it. The professional way, which is what I told you, your client gives you the business ID. So these are the basic ways you can ask for individual accounts right here, individual, the page, the ads account, pixels and all of that. But then the option B, to add partner, which is the client gives you business ID, you connect business account safely, right? Best for agencies. So I showed you exactly where to find the business ID. So you run your first ad. So if you want to run ads, right, so you go to ads manager, right, create, choose objective, launch and all of that. So this is now how to run the ad for SMMA. Right, so let me show you how to do it. We go to ads manager. So we'll come back here to these sections right here. So we'll come here to the left, come to all tools. You see where it says ad manager. Okay, click on it. Super simple. As you can see, let's go back here. So it says campaign here. So under campaign right here. So basically I'm supposed to have some things right here. I do have a campaign, but I don't think it's working. So I'll go back, but then basically this is where you're supposed to go to. So I'll show you what I mean. It's actually loading right here. So if I come back here, come to ads manager again, let me come back here. So we actually don't have an ads account yet, but then there's another way to actually access it right here. So we're going to go to Facebook and we're going to go to ads manager. It's adsmanager.facebook.com. So that's where we're going to go to adsmanager.facebook.com. Super simple, right? This is another way to access your ads, to set up the campaign and all of that. So adsmanager.facebook.com. All right, so super simple. As you can see, it's loading. All right, so if you don't have an account already, if you don't have an account, usually when you come here, they're going to ask you to create an account. So as you can see, this is actually mine. So yeah, I'm logged in. Right, so basically this is it. So you'll be able to come here, you see campaign, ad sets and all of that. So you create your campaign right here. So you click on create and let me look through our steps. So you click on create, you choose objective, then you choose launch. Super easy. So I'll go back again. So click on create. That simple. It is that simple. Click on, if you want more leads, if you want more awareness, like brand awareness, if you want more traffic, if you want more engagement, if you want more leads, usually if you're working with a local business as an agency, usually they want more leads, right? So most likely, right, they want more leads. Also, if you want more sales and all of that, so you can specify. So it says they're good for conversions, good for conversions, catalog sales and all of that, messenger, Instagram and WhatsApp calls and all of that. So basically, but then for leads, it's good for website and instant form, for them to fill form to get their contact details. It's good for calls, conversion and all of that. So yeah, select your objective and then come here, click on continue. Right, click on continue. You just go through the steps. Once you're done, it should look something like this. This is what should come up. So you see where it says edit. So you come to where it says edit. So this one's optimized for traffic, to get more traffic. So you're going to now set up, you're going to be able to set up everything. All right, so you can now set up everything. So you can come here, come to new traffic AdSense. Right, so you come here, you see where it says dynamic creative. I've done a video on this dynamic creative before, so yeah, you can look for the video. I've explained the whole budget and scheduling, how to budget and schedule and all of that. I think I'll leave the link to this either in the comment section or in the description. So yeah, so basically I've done all of this.